out. So, a complication has occurred. So I'm gonna have to see if I can take a look at some things, cause apparently the game didn't save for whatever reason. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I can do to make this work. So yeah, anyways, Anarchy, India, Diablo, Nimby, Carson, how's you guys day been? Okay, yeah, so this is a situation, needless to say. Okay, let's see here. Show me in Steam. It's in the Steam library. Ah, there it is. There it is. Common. Dark Forces game. So, my best guess is that they're just one of these saves. So, I'm gonna try to see if I can find a... Let's see here. Alright, one. Because, kind of in a bit of an awkward spot now. I kind of hope not, because honestly, that's going to take a while. So, this is just kind of where I am. Let's see. Dark Forces game. Okay, so I don't think there's any save games on here right now. Yeah, but again, I don't really feel like... Oh, God. Alright, I forgot that Notepad doesn't work anymore because, freaking Windows ruined Notepad. Because that's Windows doing what Windows does. Alright, go. Yeah, it's gonna be a CFG file, which is not present. Maybe... That's not anything. Yeah, no, seriously, I tried to open it in there and it just crashes. Let's see here. I guess we'll just see what happens there. Hold on. Okay, wait. So there's no save option in here. So how even do you save? Oh, so you have to manually. Okay, that's a problem then. That's a problem then. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and see here. What's here? I guess Dark Forces Force Engine completed save. I have no clue how to do this otherwise. Look, I guess I just kinda figured that the game would save the missions, you know? Like, yeah, there's gotta be something somewhere. Or do I really just unironically have to just go through and just restart the whole game? Diablo, thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's just kind of awkward because, like... Like, is there a save it? Let's see if there's a save editor. Okay, create and modify levels, not what I needed. Man, this just kind of ends up killing me right now. Because it just... God. Jesus, thank you for the bits. And a gift sub. Thank you for the gift sub as well. Well, dang it. All my enthusiasm to keep playing is kind of gone now. Wait, hold on. Dark Forces. There's gotta be a way to select a mission. To select a mission in Star Wars Dark Forces, access the stage select screen. On this screen, hold O1, R1 on PlayStation controllers. Okay. There's like 4 more missions at this point. Okay. So, wait, what? Listen, das. And change name, use a mouse. Guys, stop getting stuff. I'm trying to focus. Freaking Jegs. Okay, Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Last time I gave you about cheat codes is probably Metal Gear Avengers. Well, this ain't modern, so better have cheat codes. Start the game from the DOS prompt in the game selector by typing dark. Okay. Use the -1 switch to load a specific level by name, for example, to talk base your type. Okay, wait, so how do I do this though? Like, how do I even do this? Oh wait, no, I guess that'd be in the DOS in the DOS prompt, which, I mean, I'm not playing on DOS though. Okay, let's see here. Star Wars Dark Forces cheats. Let's see here. Yeah, it's command line switches, which I'm not using the command line because we're not actually in DOS. Yeah, I'm using Force Engine. You can tell because my PC just suddenly starts winding up, screaming in agony as I play. Type the T key during gameplay. Okay, fine. Okay, hold on. This, okay, abort mission. But I gotta do it in their game. Not really well explained to you how this works. Yes, I'm using the Force Engine. The problem is I didn't save, and now I just need to find a way to get my stupid... to get this stupid stuff back up. The problem isn't that I'm struggling to get the game to work. I can get the game to work. I have the game working. The problem is I need to freaking get the level select on because I couldn't, because it didn't freaking save, and I need to just... So I just need to get to level 11, and I don't feel like playing for... I don't feel like going thoroughly the next 4 or so hours just trying to figure this out. It's a process. I'm running everything in Force Engine. It's killing me already. It's killing me. Damn it, Diablo! Stop sending bits! I'm trying to focus. Here. Does this even work though? Like, for some reason it... Okay, so the problem here is that based on what I'm getting here is... I don't know for sure if it actually is... No, I don't have any levels. Okay, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you what's going on the agent list. So, okay, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna restart. I'm just gonna restart, okay? So, restarting. Wait. Okay, for some reason the thing doesn't want to show up on there for whatever reason. No, for some reason, nothing was saved. My agent that I had made when I started did not save. Yeah, like there was nothing on there. And every time I reboot it, nothing shows up. Like every time I restart the game, it just shows nothing. As though there were no saves being done at all. Are you gonna use this? Wait, it says cannot open dark pleo.cft. That's the save it. That's the save thing. Yeah, okay, so the saves just straight up don't load. Okay, wait, so hold on, I'm gonna take a look here. Cannot open. Allocated in the block. Okay. Don't open the console, okay. It's still satisfying just punching guys in this game. My point, the main thing is that it really doesn't matter. The main thing is I just need to be able to get a level. I just need to get the level skip going. And it just doesn't want to work otherwise. Because, like, supposedly T is supposed to work. But I'm not seeing anything on that one. Actually, what if I just put it, what if I just put the codes in the console? Yeah. Oh! Okay, that works then. Alright then. I guess in that case you can just do this the boring way then. Will that work? No? Or I guess you can just do this the slightly harder way and just skip all the levels. Oh, the last mission I completed was the one where Jabba was the one on Jabba's Jabba's revenge. Seems like the best option, honestly.
Kyle delivers.
Did not do the Imperial City. I think that was the one I was on. That was the one that I had just gotten to. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Thank you very much, Carpet. I apologize if I was being a little bit, difficult there. And I apologize for getting frustrated, Diablo. This is a little bit, this is a little bit annoying. Having to deal with it. Cause, you know, just trying to go for all this stuff. Anyways, Imperial City Coruscant. That's another one I recall. I checked out the Navi card you stole from Jabba's henchman. The card is an Imperial military encrypted navigation device that plugs into a decryption key box to decode Navi coordinates for the Navi computer. This card can tell you where the smugglers are taking the shipments. Unfortunately, the Navi card uses that decryption key to decode it. The key is located in the Imperial City in the heart of the Empire. I don't need to tell you this mission is going to be a dangerous one. Let's see, many enthusiasts and contacts has arranged security codes clearance that will allow me to fly into the city and drop you off. Your target will be the Imperial Security Operations Building, the center of covert operations and intelligence of the Empire. The maximum security area with all posts alert at all times. The decoder is kept in a large underground vault in the heart of the ISO building. Once you've cracked the central computer, you'll be able to insert the Navi card into the decoder and write the navigational information and data tapes. Then you'll have to get out of the building with those tapes and return to the ship. Okay. Okay. For what it's worth, it's not really that necessary that the game saves my progress. So I might have a few more weapons than I probably should at this point. And for that, actually I have like 2 more weapons I don't recognize. But I think I should be good regardless. I have a confession about last night. Don't remember anything after it's not a work day. Lecture watch you lecturize. Are you telling me you didn't watch the entire 10-hour-long entry in Odyssey 3 stream? You didn't even get to watch the part where the Hypno Owl molested someone? And then got away with it? I think everybody missed that part. Wait, where am I getting shot from? Ah, you, mister. Okay, so... Man, what is this? The Imperial Palace? Jeez, why does everything look like it's carved of stone? I'm fun fact, by the way. I'm sure most people probably know about this already, or at least most Star Wars enthusiasts know about this already. But after the Clone Wars, actually, I should probably turn the volume down a little on the game. Cause kinda loud. And there's the volume mixer. But yeah, so anyways, after the... Yeah, like I know how to save. It's just kind of weird the way that it went. I guess it's not really my fault, and it's not the dev's fault so much as it's just an unfortunate. What'd I do? What'd that do? Ah, elevator. You know the best part about this texture right here is I've seen this exact texture in Space Engineers earlier today, when I'm pretty sure my drivers started dying because Windows is awful. So I just kind of had to deal with that. Okay. Let's check out because the book was even. Hey, I like my vibe-coded garbage. Bro, that is like the most... That is like the most... like you know, like when, like, you know, they'll like make something and it's just like artistically, it's just they're being so generous. That is extremely generous depiction of Palpatine, I thought. Okay, Palpatine does not have that nice of skin. So you get to unlimited power. Unlimited power. Control of the gap. This is entertaining. This is entertaining me. But anyways, unlimited power, but it doesn't matter how much moisturizer you use. Your skin will never be nice again. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cost-benefit analysis, everybody. Cost-benefit analysis. These things matter. We need dialogue to go to then we have a future TikTok. This is still entertaining. You ever just want to blast Palpatine in the mouth? Exactly! I mean, seriously! All those, all those wrinkles, Okay, I guess I found the armory. So if I didn't already have basically maxed out ammo, I probably had. Yeah, imagine. Nah, Palpatine just got some good. Yeah, no, that's a thing. It's a thing. It's freaking. He's being so. It's very. It's a very. It's. There's presumptions, okay? He's trying to make himself look better than he actually is, and. I get it. I don't approve of it, though. By the way, worst key placement ever. You just right across from where the keys gotta go. Hey, is this really how we're doing this? We just have the elevator go down, and then the star looks important. It's over, Rebels. I have depicted myself as the Chad and you as the Soy Jack. Now, it was at this that Luke just, he decided to join Palpatine because he couldn't possibly be with such cringe people who would be depicted as the Soy Jack. I mean, for real. Playing this game without items kind of weird sometimes, gonna be honest. Are we actually shooting guys up there? Jeez. I do have RimWorld. There may come a day when I decide to play it. And when that happens, it might turn into a problem. I don't deny this is a possibility, mind you. It's just... better off playing vanilla, though. I have seen Farside. I've watched him play RimWorld before. He plays with a lot of sex mods, though, so probably can't play with his mod pack. And not that I'd want to, because he's a dirty furry, so can't be helped. Now, this is one of those, do you really want to, though? Wait! I think that actually was the name of the mod pack, actually, now I think about it. That might have actually been the name of the mod pack. needless to say, there were a lot of somebody like stirring a big bowl of macaroni and cheese noises. It was traumatizing, honestly. It was traumatizing. What? No, not on Twitch. The guys, look, Burr's weird. Burr's weird, and he does weird stuff on Twitch. But he would never just nosedive his freaking Twitch career like that. I mean, Burr's kind of dumb sometimes, but he's not that dumb, jeez. He is a dear friend. He is a dear friend. And that's why I talk so much. That's why I make fun of him so much. It's because I care about him and I don't want him getting a big head or anything. That's how he described them! And now you have to be described them as well. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. What? Huh? I gotta go find the red card. Wait, can't think of macro that thinking of anal violence's whole what? Who goes by anal violence? It's a very peculiar username. I can only question what it could possibly mean. Unknowable. Actually, I know what that lover did. Musta did something though. I wonder if this fall could kill me. That's in my opinion, that in my opinion will stand as one of my favorite Squidward quotes. You know, this one, he's just there, and he's just asking the question that you normally ask yourself when you know, like when something bad happens in life. Just, I wonder if this ball could kill me. It's great. Trying to resolve this. Wait, it was kind of went beyond just having weird kinks so much. Like we should have breeding facilities for women. Oh, wait a second. That sounds familiar. I mean, I feel like I've heard of that one before. Like I think I heard of somebody who was like that. Or maybe I'm mixing it up with a random radical feminist who who felt that way towards men. But yeah, it doesn't surprise anyone, I think. Needless to say, there's some weird people in the world. Just very strange people. see, the one that tried to be a voice succubus. What the fuck? Come on, I'll just like. Where do you gotta end up making your fetishes like your entire character? Like seriously. Come on, have some class. Generally, you just allude to these things. You don't go all out like that. I mean, come on. Don't just open up. You don't just open up and this is just the entire thing. Consulting the graph again. We don't need to consult the graph. Anarchy. The graph is unneeded in this particular circumstance. So... So I'm looking for a red key card. I can't believe me finding either. Oh! Why did I think of that earlier? I like how crouching doesn't really change Kyle's speed too much. Or at least he's still really fast even when crouching. Wait a second. Ah, yes, it's part of one of the Empire's secret platforming puzzles. See, they don't really want you to know this, but... all Imperial officers are expected to be able to jump at least 5 feet in the air. It's basically a requirement. What can I say? Emperor Palpatine has very specific requirements. Also, apparently, Stormtrooper uniforms only came in one size as well. So, unfortunately, there were no short King Stormtroopers. Isn't that just tragic to think about? Oh, so evil bear, that comes even. Oh. How did I survive that? Wait, what? I had no business surviving that. Nah, man, they're doing that to throw you off. They just don't want you to know. They don't want you to know the truth that they're out secretly jacked. But just kind of resenting people, that's all. I'm pretty sure that it's legally required that, like, once you become an Imperial officer, you just kind of have to, like, you know, chug endless soy, you know? No, like, just like, you know, you have to basically become what is in effect a bit of a beta male, you know? All I'm saying is I've never seen an Imperial officer I would describe as a Chad. Yeah, I've never seen one of those. Oh God! Oh, by the way, you know one term I really freaking find to be one of the dumbest things added to recent Star Wars? The term Death Trooper as, like, an actual class of Stormtrooper. Am I the only one? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks that sounds really freaking stupid and overly edgy. No, it was fine in the zombie book because that wasn't like an actual classification. That's like, that's a reasonable term for it because they're zombie stormtroopers. But like, freaking Death Trooper, you're going with this for your guys. It's like, geez, man, why don't we name our stormtroopers like, you know, the Ultra Giga Chad evil guy stormtroopers or whatever. Like, why do you gotta, of all the terms, Death Trooper, Death Trooper. It's like, you know, whoever came up with that term. One, they did it because they didn't want they wanted people to stop reading the novel. And two, because they just thought they knew better. They thought they know better. I can't remember where they're from, honestly. All I know is I'm pretty sure it is an actual term used for a type of, for like a class of stormtrooper. In modern Star Wars, at least.
You're not authorized.
Sounds like some kid's edgy fanfiction nickname for him. Yeah, like they're like the special forces stormtrooper. And I'm just like, what's the point? What's the point? Why are you gonna give him such an edgy name? Okay, yeah, cool armor is one thing. It's just kind of like, you know, Death Trooper. Death Trooper. These are doors, but I don't see a way. Oh. Oh! Progress. Sort of progress. Not really progress, so. Okay, how about this one? Is it obstacles? ahead, Diablo. Well, that's a different kind of. Beast trooper always notices complete situational awareness. Hey, remember Imperial Commandos? I mean, they weren't really an actual thing in canon, but like. I know with you guys. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing this thing's a diagram of the area. Okay, so this is a diagram of it. Maybe what I should do is... Wait, hold on, so this is... Okay, so this is What if I did it like this? It was a thought at least. The solution is elsewhere, I feel. Probably shouldn't be too difficult to figure out. Actually, seeing as... Okay, so one button press here. And that opens that door. So I'm guessing it's... the one button press on all of them. Close the main door. And then we get through here. Look at me figuring stuff out. Okay. Okay, so now what? Maybe I gotta do more. That might actually not be the case. Okay, so... Wait a second. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna restart this. So, okay. Let me just try to think of, because I gotta go around this in a specific order. I don't necessarily think I need all of these open, though. Like, here's a good example, so... Just okay. So we start here. Do we need this? No, we don't. Nor do we need this. Not this. Okay, and then from here we start. With the other ones. And this should. Genius! So yeah, man, I'm not bad at this. It did take me a bit longer than I think I should feel comfortable with, though. I feel like I should have had that figured out a lot sooner. Wait, but if I don't get this in... That actually might work. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. This is not gonna work at all. Do I need that one section there? Oh, wait. Never mind, that wasn't... That was not needed. You know, all this high technology and still can't fix that freaking radio static. Some things in this world just aren't doable.
Beautiful, Kyle. Now get that data tape and hightail your mercenary hide back to the landing pad. I can't stay out here too long before Imperial security takes notice.
Something just went horribly wrong. I can already tell. Panic! Panic! There is more Dark Forces games. Yes, there are more. Okay, this is not Dewey. Dewey. This isn't either. Probing Kyle's rebel girlfriend as we speak. You gotta remember, there's gotta be at least one scene where, you know, there's a she's not my girlfriend moment. But, like, you know, it's hard to really deny, you know, the constant, you know, just hinting at a relationship. Oh, frick, is that Boba Fett? Oh, God, it's Boba! It's Jango Fett, and he brought his head! Hold on, just a few more.
Kyle, where are you? I'm back at the landing pad.
I'm doing important things!
I had TIE fighters all over me. I had to properly dispose of them.
Next mission. Let's see here. From the navigational tapes, I was able to trace the next smuggler cargo ship's route. That route leads to the superstar destroyer, the Executor. We found out that, for security reasons, the Arc Hammer makes periodic jumps across the galaxy, always hiding its location. The only ship that knows of these locations is the Executor. The Executor. Shut up, Maggie! The smuggler's cargo ship will be meeting up with the Executor, which is then hyperspace the Arc Hammer. In order to get to the Arc Hammer, hijack the smuggler ship before it meets up with the Executor. That smuggler ship will be sitting duck as it fuels up at the fuel station, ergo. Hijack the ship and under the guise of a smuggler, meet up with the Executor, and you'll sneak in the Executor wait until it's rendezvous with the Arc Hammer. For the rest of the mission, I won't be able to provide backup, so be careful. Go get your head back safely. I would get pretty lonely back there without you to worry about. Okay, so this is it. This is it. This is endgame. Won't let me jump out into the vacuum of space. That's what real heartbreak feels like. Okay, so I'm guessing this is me. Oh no, it's French Star Wars! I really don't know the differences of this gun versus the regular blaster rifle. I guess it does more damage. Maybe? Just imagining Darth Vader wearing a beret and smoking a cigarette. Yeah, but it's one of those long cigarettes, you know, with the thing with the holder. Yeah, 0 out of 10 can't go into space. Wait, when did this open? Oh wait, no, this is never open. This is always open. See, that one I had to worry about, cause don't do step sticks, kids. It'll make you French. Well, you gotta remember, life is hard as a Jedi. Okay, you gotta do stuff with your glow stick all day, and it's very tiring. I wouldn't blame him for doing death sticks. I had no clue I'm going, by the way. This is a really big area, by the way. Jeez. I'm just kind of going, walking. Don't really know where I'm going, though. Oh, God! Still. Uvik. Where's Mr. Concussion Rifle? He's supposed to be somewhere around here. Okay, remember this jump? We couldn't make that jump. Nice. Couldn't make it. Oh yeah, no, it's only a real Kyle. It's only a pure Kyle simulator if we get an opportunity to punch a hole in the drywall. Then we achieve the true essence of kids named Kyle. Even. Man, I hate trained oceans. also don't like their funny lizard speak. It depends on the game there. I think that's just what was that? I guess that was how they were and how some of them were in Public Commando. And it still play work. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. It is good to not be working. After all. Wait, no. We gotta think about it from a Protestant perspective. Did you bring value to the shareholders today? More from the perspective of basically worshipping work in and of itself, and it kind of ends up turning into like, I don't know, a little bit concerning, I guess. Look, as much as I would have loved to have been able to say it wasn't the case. The Protestant work ethic kind of is a lot of our current issues with corporate America these days. They at least started it. And then people started doing a lot of drugs. But I also blame the drug epidemic. Hey, I got a key. Nice. Unfortunately, the key is not really all that, not really anything right now, but still. Yeah, infrared goggles. Not really that useful though. Yeah, it's kind of one of the biggest issues as well. It's very sad, honestly, how it does seem like a lot of times a lot of people just don't really get free term at all. Definitely would hope that that gets fixed one day, but I also have a feeling it probably won't. So I guess that way is the biggest tragedy. Okay, so keep going into the area they don't need to go into. So have I been in the store yet, or? I have. This is the arena. I'm gonna be honest, it actually kind of that area reminded me a bit of the, you guys remember that one area in, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy with the Rancor? I remember the area in Jedi Knight Jedi Academy with the Rancor. And just so you guys know, the Dark Forces playthrough will eventually result in another playthrough of Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. So just in case any of you guys had any were concerned. I guess it was the Super Rancor one, I don't know. That's fair as well, Farmer Jack. Nah, I only got like 50 of them. Like that's barely enough to make you do. It's awful, honestly. The game needs to give me more. I need more thermal detonators. Okay, there's something going on here. I have found a puzzle. A very, very slow puzzle. Do I like push the button again and it goes back? Or no. I do not. How'd I get it over in the first place then? The button's over here or on this in last time I played this, but thermal detonators are really weird in Star Wars lore. Because the variety of thermal detonators is actually extremely high, despite the fact that they appear so much. So like, first things first, thermal detonators are illegal in civilian hands. Alongside that, thermal detonators vary from... They vary between... what's it called? Didn't even see what killed me there. Like they have that much variance between them. Like you'll have a thermal detonator that like they range from like pretty powerful grenade, admittedly, to straight up just blow up entire city blocks. It's insane. And we just accept it like it's normal. Anyways, well, I went the wrong way, and now I'm paying for it. With the hours of my life gone forever. So how's everyone's day, man? Important note on this mission, you'll find yourself in a command room with many console panels on the wall and pro officers on windows looking into space. There's a large docking arm control switch in the middle that you've never seen before. Press it only once or you may soft lock the mission. Fine. That's why my day's been kind of I woke up late, I did everything else, you know. But then again, after last night's stream, I don't think anybody expected me to wake up at a decent hour. To the contrary, I'd be a little surprised if anybody expected me to be up at a decent hour. I did. Remember, patience is a virtue. I'm not feeling very virtuous right now. Look, guys, they need to advertise a very specific amount of time for total gameplay it would take to beat the game. And that's how they achieved it, I'm sorry to say. It's never gonna be the most satisfying answer. Don't worry about taking your time. We're gonna be here a while. I find it so weird that they have Trandoshans. The sound effects they use for them are just random hawk noises. 16 times the gameplay time. Oh, you know Todd Howard would sit down and be like, "Oh man, you guys should be thankful. You guys should be thankful." Every so often I'll hear a sound and it just makes you think, oh no, is that a lightsaber? But then I remember. This is a game that doesn't really feature Jedi in any meaningful capacity. Which actually, now I think about it, that was kind of one of the big things that everybody had when it came to 1313. I'll be honest, the I want to play as a Jedi fantasy kind of did run a lot of Star Wars games in a way, I feel like. So they press this, and only press it once. Is that it? Look, all I know is nobody who was of any value, nobody who was of any value didn't survive Order 66. It's a game set in the Imperial era, featuring a protagonist who is a Jedi who survived Order 66, and like, you know, you just got the executives, the eyes are rolling in the back of his head with just how incredible this concept that you're pitching him is. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. I don't really think that in and of itself is a bad thing, though. Anarchy! Sarah! Alright. Ah! Why does this look like the Tantipor? Right. Danger! Blow. Blah. Blah test. Blow test. They're testing blowing. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the nicest looking smuggler ship I have ever seen, by the way. Like, I like how it's just the tile set just looks like the Tantip 4, despite the fact that it's supposed to be a dirty smuggler ship. There's a lot of things I don't know how to respond to. God, there's a lot of things that you guys say that I never know how to respond to. The audience reflects the streamer. I have no one to blame but myself.
Okay, Jen. Smuggler ship secured.
Good job, Kyle.
Is that it?
Now launching. I'll see you on the dark side, Jen.
Good luck, Kyle. And may the force be with you.
Don't go bringing that hokey religion into this. You know, you gotta make sure Kyle starts off as like a hardcore Force atheist, like, you know, he's like a Han Solo. They smuggle IKEA merch. I'll have 2 number 5s, a number 7, a number 66, with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. the mission in under 12 minutes. That's... okay? That's be. You want me to get you out of trouble. I forgot to pay you the mission information and help you with your tasks. Once you on the executor, you will wait for the right turn to make your attack. The executor will meet up with the arc camera and begin transporting the cargo. Get into one of the cargo containers and ride inside the arc camera. Most likely it will help this operation when they find out you're on board, so you will need to start it up again. This is where your next mission will begin. Reach the cargo shuttle by activate the cargo shuttle system, jump into the cargo ship, and ride the arc camera. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that this mission starts inside of the ship from earlier that you were in earlier is actually really cool. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. You miss 90% of the shots that you do take. Because accuracy through volume of fire isn't exactly financially viable, some might say. The executors. Yeah, it was the really big Star Destroyer that crashed into the Death Star. Wait. What? They're trying to distract me, I can tell. Year-old physics glitch. I know, and I was here to witness it. That was like one of the first examples of a physics glitch. It's incredible. And imagine working around the Death Star and you get to work in the only place in the Death Star that has actual grease stains on the floor. Not just figure. how white the stormtrooper armor is sometimes, okay? Like, no dirt, no nothing gets on it. You know, considering how fast Kyle moves, I'm surprised he isn't already a Jedi, honestly. Introducing DEI troopers. I found a secret, but unfortunately I'm too rich to be able to afford this secret. Oh god! This is... Oh, by the way, these Dark Troopers, I'm pretty sure the same guys who show up in Battlefront 1 and 2, actually. Which, now that I think about it, why aren't these guys in the modern series? Like, I never got a good look at the Dark Troopers, but now that I have, the helmet shape's identical. Like, it makes sense, I guess, is my thing. I don't know, I guess I just feel like it's kind of lame, you know. They really did kill the expanded universe that hard when even in the mainstream there were aspects of the expanded universe that were still present. Actually, now that I really think about it, how has nobody even considered trying to bring back Kyle Katarn? Like, no one will shut up about Revan, you know? Yeah, but then you got Kyle over here, you know? I mean, you'd think, wouldn't you? At least for the people who like the who like the Jedi Knight series. Hey guys, look. I just work. I just do my job. I'm just doing my job. This is what the unpaid imperial technician does. He opens the door, then he closes the door.
Stop, rebels. Go.
I'd be concerned whether or not this is this container is properly sealed. The art camera is a large cruiser expert. There's a construction facility and a large platform for the dock to report. Taking the thing out of commission will be a daunting task. I am confident that you can do it, but don't let the duck let your head off. Okay, yeah, phase 1 is just it's just a droid basically. And then phase 2 is the guys who 100% these guys were in Battlefront 1. Like no joke, these guys were in the first Battlefront. Night Diablo. Sleep well. What's a couple? Knock on Steven. Once on board, you need to find and exchange the exchange couplings to lead to the main power grid. Place the sequence of charge in each coupling. Are they? Regardless, my point still stands. Those helmets and the overall aesthetic of these guys is very familiar. This sequence of charge in each coupling. These couplings are mostly like Govians. Small owl globes deep inside the arc armor structure. Once you hit these charges, your escape will be by imperials, so it'll stay out of the trouble and make it back in one piece. Okay. Simple enough! So how long until a Darth Vader chase sequence happens? Because that's something that you have to do in any Star Wars game. And by the way, you want to talk about something that I'm actually getting a little bit tired of with modern Star Wars? The frankly overuse of Darth Vader. Like, I get it, Darth Vader's iconic and all that, but it's like, I feel like they tend to really not... They tend to really want to just shove Darth Vader into basically everything. Like, you can't have a story that doesn't feature Darth Vader at some point, regardless of whether or not it's sensible. I don't know, I guess it just shows like you can tell they're afraid to add anything. Okay, jeez. I have no clue what that thing was. Like seriously, seriously, Vader's nipples, they're gonna be dry after you keep it up, guys. Come on. I did admit though, I have heard about them adding Darth Vader to what is it, Dead by Daylight or whatever. And I'll be honest, I think the idea sounds interesting. I don't know how accurate it is. Do not quote me. Do not quote me, because I really don't know how accurate it is. So I've heard. That is all I can say. So I've heard. It might just be a rumor. All I know is it's like, that's kind of one of those scenarios where it's like, you know what, I'll give you that one actually. I'll give you that one actually. You know, maybe Grievous would have been more interesting if you want to go for like a horror movie thing. But I also know that Grievous doesn't have the social clout that Vader does, and honestly, I think it still works regardless. You know, it's funny, I've actually never played Dead by Daylight. like I've been vaguely interested, but like not enough to actually like go in and look into it. Sorry, Anarchy. Thank you. I appreciate your contributions, Anarchy. I apologize that I've been kind of distant. And maybe even a little bit not worth interacting with. I don't like this. Nah, I gotta revive out of it. Wait, what? Okay, so I'm guessing this is the Dark Trooper Blaster, which... I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure the idea that Kyle can even use this thing properly is... kind of absurd. He's a Kyle, it checks out. He's just using this giant plasma cannon with a built-in rocket launcher that's primarily equipped by cyborgs. No, all I can say to it is just he's a Kyle, it checks out. And the worst part is, I agree. No, he is a Kyle. It does check out. It does make sense, and I hate it. I hate how much it makes sense. Apparently, there's one bit of UI elements. There's a single UI element. Now, it appears to exist almost exclusively because... because this thing has a built-in rocket launcher. Alright, let me know close to the barn. Sorry, droids. The point is, some might not be incorrect in arguing that the weakness of the flesh should prevent him from being able to use such a weapon. Either way, I don't know where to go next. Hasn't really been well explained to me so far. It's not really a normal exchange. Oh. Oh wait, maybe I'm going in the wrong area. Hold on, let's see. Jeez. To be honest, this gun does make me feel powerful though. It makes you feel very powerful.
Surrender immediately. You're not all
It's easy to feel it sometimes no matter how far away it actually is.
That blaster's
I'm powerful. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, that's one of our targets.
That's one.
The bomb is planted. For what it's worth, there's not really much thing that really would hurt my feelings, but bish. I don't know. You guys know how volatile I am. Not exactly known for being the most stable person. Who designed this? All this movement. Okay, well, that's definitely not an option. Anyways. Just out in the open. Very begging for me to put a charge in it. Ah, yeah, Das moments. Das just has a great soundscape. You know, the last great thing that Microsoft made was MS-DOS, you know. Should probably just open up the rocket, whatever. You're in violation of my personal space! Okay, I should probably end up using my regular blaster so I don't finish anything. Oh, thank you for the gift sub, Anarchy. Honestly, I haven't really noticed that some of the things are... managed. What? Is it? Oh. Yeah, let's supposed to go down there. Oh. This puzzle's supposed to be. All I know is you can write one, so. Think I gotta line all the pipes up? Started! And yet I still really have no clue this is supposed to work. at least it's somewhat satisfying to look at. I think that worked then. It's the end of it. It's the end of it. The bomb's been planted. Now I gotta get out of here. We're gonna like open this door and then like, you know, and like it's gonna be all dark and then we're gonna see the red lightsaber ignite and it's gonna be Darth Vader and it's gonna be like an incredible chase sequence. Or we have to run for like ever. Because you gotta remember, the first rule of modern Star Wars writing is that Darth Vader is invincible and can never be contested under any circumstances whatsoever. You're looking at, but I don't really know how difficult it is set up. That's kind of its own question there. Cause you know. I guess I can take a look though before I call it night though. And I imagine it's not crazy. It couldn't be crazy long. I also have like no clue what's going on right here. Like seriously, it's huge! Like seriously, what the frick? I'm not in my last life. This is not good. ejectives. Oh. Nah, I'm way younger than that.
This is an unfortunate setback. The force is strong with Qatar.
And my dad there is like, Qatar is just so cool. I can't imagine. I should start working for Qatar, and he's just so cool. She's the writer's self-insert. ST attack. I mean, yeah, not wrong that cool one. Okay, the medical medal. Well, I'm sure that'll pay for all my medical and repair expenses after I hawk it. I mean, I didn't so much get around it as much as it just kind of, No, we did the classic way. No, you have an issue? You just gotta break the game for it. Anyways. Tim Schafer's always a motivational guru. Look man, it's hard. It's hard working. It's hard working in whatever company this did. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play one of the modded. I'll play one of the modded things. Apparently there is a really good. There's apparently a really good modded machine. Take a look at. Anyways. I think this is a recent version. I'll be honest, I just kind of downloaded the first thing I saw on the website, so it should probably be good. Downloaded it like yesterday. Wait, there was a point and click Star Wars game on DOS. That is kind of wild to think about right there. I guess when I think of Star Wars, I don't really think of point and click. Not to say that it can't have point and click, but it's like, you know. Wait, who's Kalani Streicher? I feel like I should know that name. Look, the only cheat I used was the one that got me through the game. Anyways. I'm gonna hide that while I go mess with the files, cause we're gonna set up we're gonna play modded, I guess. Let's see, mods. Open mod folder. So greater than 0 odds. Carpet has just been playing the long game to get me to download a Bitcoin miner. You know, and if that happens, I mean, you know, it's failure. I deserve it then. So just download the zip file into the mod folder, or is that what I do? Or do I gotta do more though? See, down the zip from the... Oh, okay. So it should work. Refresh mod listing. Okay, so this is the work at once. We'll see. We will see. That's right though. Zip files are... I don't think you really put any kinds of things in there. Thank you for that, Nikki. Prelude to Harkov's defection. 2 years have passed since Kyle Katarn's mission at the secret Imperial base on Dantua ultimately led to the victorious destruction of the Death Star. Although the Rebel Alliance is winning more and more battles with great effort, the evil Galactic Empire gradually recovers even from the setback to the Dark Trooper project. Therefore, the rebels are desperate for any help they can get to overthrow the Empire. So Kyle and his pilot, Jan Norris, fly to the planet of Marcana. They will meet General Kriegsmarine to get briefed on a new mission for the rebellion. Got the streets. Streets. Anyways. You know, it's kind of wild how this is just kind of... The unpiloted opening crawler crashed the Jumbo and destroying an Ewok settlement. Look, it just happens, okay? That's pretty cool to hear, Carpet. Yeah, what was your contribution? If you don't mind asking. If you don't mind my asking. Worst game ever. Gotta back out. Gotta back out. It's over. It's over. Unplayable. Unplayable. Even though finding the original voice actor for Kyle would have been functionally impossible, all things considered, because, you know, it's a lot of work, and probably have to hire somebody who probably doesn't even do the work anymore. Unplayable. Unplayable. For what it's worth, I guess it really does depend on the context, but it is what it is. Nah, that'll definitely do it right there. Suppose it is what it is. Yeah, apparently this is a fan map. I believe. Thank you very good sub, Anarchy. Kyle and Jen, welcome to our base here on Marcana. I summoned both of you to this only place because I need you on a highly confidential job. Through a tweet-like contact person, Rebel High Command received a coded message from the Imperial Admiral Harkov. The message reads as follows. Send someone to our Imperial sector on Nashida, meet Captain Convigate in the yellow marked toxic refinery to pick up a data T. With fire that info, you won't regret it. We've also got some enough coordinates to find this toxic facility and a picture of your contact person. I can definitely tell that it definitely didn't, it probably wasn't, you know, a native English speaker. Also gonna guess you have to be very cautious because this might be an Imperial trick. On the other hand, the Alliance must follow every hint to weaken the Empire. So you'll find out what Harkov's data tape message is all about, but don't get trapped, Kyle. Oh my, this is a long way. Here. Once again, you'll apply to the vertical city of Nashida. Harkov's nav data tells us the Imperial forces are next to the Old Doros sector. You know that Old Doros sector fell into disrepair years ago, and this is mostly abandoned. Sounds like an ideal entry point for you. Well, how to get there? One of the Rhodian contacts told us that the old railway system between the Rhodian and Old Doros sector has been refurbished and is available again for public use. So Jen will drop you at a hangar in the Rhodian sector from where you can take the train. The fastest way to get to the train station is to pass through the cargo area behind the hangar and turn left. From there on, the way to the station is straightforward as is signposted. Oh yeah, nah, I'm not. I try not to be mean on things. Let's see. As a diversion from your intrusion, we will commence an attack on the Imperial sector with some starfighters. Please inform Jam by radio as soon as you successfully enter the Imperial area so you can give this the go-to to attack. The search for Admiral Harkov's men is in the yellow marked toxic facility and get in contact with Captain Convigate to receive the promised data tape. As he expects their arrival, his troops hopefully won't shoot at you, but watch out. Not all of the Imperials in Nashida are under Harkov's command. Pick up a jam, probably one of the roofs is best suited. Then return here to Marcana where we will investigate the tape. Your gear will consist of the Bayer pistol, an Imperial repeater rifle, ammo, and a handful of Imperial credits. They should be useful in the corrupt city like Nashida. May the force be with you on your trip. Alright, let's see where this goes. Oh! Okay, I'm already pretty impressed, I'll be honest.
This looks interesting.
Wow! Okay, you know what? Any points for good English grammar have been completely regained by this presentation. God, this looks insane.
Oh, yeah. Greetings to him. Are you ready?
Dang! Like, seriously.
We go.
I just got kicked off.
Okay, Kyle. Watch your step.
Wait, that shit does look a bit familiar. Oh,
Hi, Dash. Hi, Kyle. On a mission? What a question. I heard about your Dark Trooper business. That was nasty. It even brought me to this moon. To Nar Shaddaa? Then it was nasty. Yeah, but Dark Troopers are history now.
I'm gonna be honest.
But hurry. Next delivery is waiting.
I kind of think that the AI voice acting is kind of an improvement.
Thanks. And bye, Kyle.
Look. Old school voice acting jank is kind of a vibe, okay? What are you looking at, bug? My only regret is that I can't throw them off of the building. At least then I could live with some piece of. Oh God, dude, the detail! Can I just? Look, Narshada rules, okay? If you don't expect to just get shot at random because somebody was bored, I think you're not living in Narshada right. Yeah, but seriously though, this is really impressive. Don't you look at me like that, you squid! I know my rights! Honk. 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 I'm sorry, guys. You gotta do it. Honk. Honk. Oh my god, I can't freaking help myself! Okay, but no, seriously though, this is actually really cool. Like, the presentation here is actually insane. Anyways. Okay, weirdly out of place, high-res droid model. Can I kill it?
If I only had some explosives.
But I only had some explosives. Got it. But Kyle doesn't need explosives. Explosives are for people not named Kyle.
This blue wall looks destructible. If I only had some explosives.
specific unit probably looks more like an R3. Maybe an R4. Look, if you ever listen to a Celestin speak, you would agree with what I do. That's an R2 unit, though. That one's definitely an R2 unit. It's just rotating.
This mine behind the white pillar could come in handy. Maybe I can push the pillar over.
Transport outrider asking for permission to leave the Robian tanker.
Guys, I found the author self-insert character! I can't kill him!
Yes, Captain Lamar is on board. Goodbye, guys. See you next time.
Now, I personally advocate for punching old Rhodian ladies in the back of the head. What are you talking about?
Maybe I can push the pillar a bit.
Wait, what pillar?
This mine behind the white pillar could come in handy. Maybe I can push the pillar a bit.
This
This
one?
mine behind the white pillar could come in
Oh, that one, okay. Alright, so you only got the one mine, so you gotta make it count after all. Why is it there where I mentioned on explosives?
This blue wall looks destructible. If I only had some explosives.
Well, don't suppose I can go grab a spare, or if I soft block myself. I may have soft blocked myself. Well, I'm just gonna punch a Rhodian in the back of the head just to make myself feel better. Ah, okay. Dude, we got chain smoking in space. Let's go! Let's go! All we're missing is my alcoholic dad to beat me. Maybe put a cigarette out on my arm or something. I don't know. Takes me back to my childhood. I'm so represented here. Wow.
This no-lock force field is not part of General Ardeen. Maybe there's another way?
Is that just Ahsoka? That's just the. Oh my god. Oh, I know, that was a male voice. Either way, your kind ruined Star Wars! guys, it's a Narshadam moment. The only way to survive in this place is to be unabashedly racist. Look, guys, I can't tell the difference between a civilian and an enemy, okay? They all look the same to me. Yeah, Narshadam moment. Wait, what? I don't know what you mean by that, Judicata. What do you mean? How am I supposed to know your boss? Wait, Shakti was cute, it was unavoidable. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where else to go actually. I have to cut some taps now. Yeah. Just don't get yourself fired, Judicata. Like that could be a potential problem. Let's start. Anyways. Wait. Okay, wait, so I pressed the button earlier. Oh wait, is this the other thing? I ain't no clue. Ah.
Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft?
Anyways, Judicata, I hope the manager-kun isn't too mean to you.
To bypass the code-locked force field, I could search the cargo area again. To bypass the code-locked force field, I could search the cargo area again.
The cargo area. Okay. We got infrared goggles. Let's go.
Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft?
Okay, but I'll open up the ventilation shaft.
Force field through that ventilation shaft?
Yeah, closing this.
Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft? Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft? Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft?
That is fair. After all. I don't.
Maybe I can bypass the force field through that ventilation shaft?
Missed the hint on the ship. Oh! Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Bypass the force field
There we
through
go.
the ventilation shaft?
Thank you, Carpet.
Where there's one ventilation shaft, there could be more.
Oh, so you just drop down or? I like that old son of like. There's something about that, just that ridiculous thing or. Can't hear what's he yarming about. Okay. I got invisible walled. I kinda figured.
No blasters.
I don't need blasters. I like how people just watch. Who shot? Who did it? I backed them. I backed them. Did you just hear everything he said? I think I just said like I said. Did he just say a slur? Hey man, hey, not cool. Okay, not cool. Alright? We do not approve of words like that in this company. I'm gonna Charlotte, I just say that is fair. That is fair. We do not approve of such language here. I hope you understand why your friend had to be put down like the animal he is. Anyways, this the random cardboard cutout person scares me a great deal. God. Yeah, man, I feel the same way some days, honestly. There's just a random spinning hologram of a Rodian doing the Han Solo pose. No clue why. Totally Guido. Totally Guido. The good news is that I should be good as far. I'm not too far in. So, if I do end up messing up, it should not at all. And I probably will find a way to get myself killed. Look, we just got this old guy over here. He's got his hand behind his back, like he's just some weirdo.
I bypassed their force field pretty easy. Maybe the Rhodians need some professional security advice from Palkatarn?
I mean, we agree that the Rhodians could probably use some security advice. But they're not gonna take it, because, you know, they're Rhodians. And we all know that Rhodians are bad with computers. This is lore now. This is lore now. It's canon. Rhodians are bad at computers. Rodian. For what it's worth, I probably would be doing them a favor, because I'm pretty sure the Rodians probably did want to get rid of all the blue ones. You know how it goes. Everybody just automatically assumes that this is, you know. Anyways. I really like how you can just my entire trash cans is full of cigarettes. And then you're gonna end up with Kyle's gonna show up on the evening news. A human went into a nightclub in Narshada's Rodian district and did like the funniest thing ever. The funniest thing you could possibly think of. Speaking of cigarettes, I'm not going to go smoke and enjoy the sight of my overflowing ashtray outside and thinking about your abusive alcoholic father. I'm mostly joking when I say stuff like that. My dad wasn't remotely abusive. My daddy wouldn't hurt anyone. Trying to sell drugs to the Jedi. Never had a wife or kids. Deadpan sells it there. I'm never invited back. More time for me. Look, for what it's worth, tragic backstories are just classic things that everybody wants nowadays. See Togruta, shoot Togruta. That's just what you do. That's just what you do. Also, I'm looking a little rough right now. I sure do hope that there's no sequence that requires me to take damage. Oh, Otherwise, I'm gonna have a problem. A big one.
Push the fence section and make my way out to the bar. I must have missed something on the stairwell. Maybe my automat can help. I must have missed something on the stairwell. Maybe my automat can help.
Okay, so we should probably go back the way I came. Because I did something wrong. Ah. Oh, it's because I died. For what it's worth, I did die like 2 times needlessly.
We're almost there.
This looks interesting.
There. We sat down.
Jan, look. There's Dash with his outrider.
Oh, yeah. Greetings to him. Are you ready?
Hi, Dash.
Okay,
Hi,
Kyle.
Kyle.
What's
On
your
a mission? What a question. I heard about your Dark Trooper business. That was nasty. It even brought me to this moon. To Nar Shaddaa? Then it was nasty. Yeah, but Dark Troopers are history now.
Dang it! I need to escape this conversation!
Waiting. Okay, Dash.
Let me out!
And greetings.
Let me out, Dash Render!
Thanks. And bye, Kyle. Good luck.
I didn't play that one Star Wars game on the Nintendo 64! I never owned a Nintendo 64! Man achieves immortality just so he can inconvenience you further. You're not wrong. Though for what it's worth, I do remember my first introduction to Smash Brothers was playing Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64 at my church's home group stuff. So that was something we did. So, you know, I did have some experience. I also remember I played a lot of Pokemon Stadium. Mostly just the mini games though.
If I only had some explosives.
Yeah, I remember as I got older, the cool stuff didn't really happen anymore. I remember one time that I got my head hit on something really bad, and we stopped going after that. I admit I always felt kind of bad about that one.
Where there's one ventilation shaft, there could be more.
But it is what it is. If you need somebody to convince you of the evils of the evil of aliens, just remember this. Most of the words that come out of their mouths are slurs. Now I want you to ask yourself, who is the bad guy in this case then?
No blasters, no blasters.
The bad guy is whoever called you a shutter.
Damn, I don't have Rhodian credits with me, but maybe I can exchange my Imperial credits somewhere. I could ask one of the Rhodians.
Cool. Wait, what do you do? Oh. Here, convert credits.
I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter. I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
Alright, then that is an option.
I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter. Damn, I don't
This is a classic. This is a classic Star Wars problem, though.
have somewhere to know. I could ask one exchange closer to the ticket counter.
Oh no, my specific variety of credits aren't used over here. Who said that? Who said that? I really do like how one of the dialogue things in this is just. It sounds like the word. The word.
Credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
At least they can't not hear the word. I like how nobody really is acknowledging it when people are shooting at me.
I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
Just a classic Star Wars moment.
I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
Okay, so
I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter. I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter. I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
guys, I got the impression that the Rhodians would probably keep a credit exchanger close to the ticket counter.
Oh, this shaft looks very deep, but maybe I can get down there. I'm sure the Rhodians who know about the credits exchange are closer to the ticket counter.
Nah, the Rhodians are just like, back to life.
Leave me alone.
Now it's less of a someone's getting shot and more of a I'll just say,
Where can I convert Imperial credits into Rhodian credits? Okay. I will ask someone else. Excuse me, where can I convert Imperial credits into Rhodian credits? At the Rhodian Square Bar, you say? Where's that? Aha, down there. Thanks. All right. Now, how do I get down there? Maybe my automap can help?
I gotta go all the way down there to get my credits, my credits exchanged. I swear, they really had to make this the most difficult thing in the world, didn't they? Freaking bug people, I swear. Couldn't possibly comprehend the idea of simple convenience of having the credits exchange right next to where it would end up being.
I wonder if I can push a fence section nearby the empty bar.
So is it down here or?
I should try to convert Imperial credits into Rhodian credits at the bar.
See, you know, why do I go to get my credits exchanged? Hey, oh shit! Yeah, nobody lives! That's what I think about your no blasters here policy. Give me a drink, bartender. I'll give you the sweet release of death. Why was it going with this? I'll be honest with you. Rhodian's got aura. She's got aura. Oh, I gotta talk to the bartender.
I heard that you can convert Imperial credits into Rhodian credits. What? 3 to 1? But I need that money, so here you are. Thanks.
I really doubt that my neighbors are able to. Thing is, I don't know if my neighbors are legal, so they might not even dare attempt that. Just so you know. If you go to Narshada and you don't encounter somebody giving you the "I don't like you, he doesn't like you either" line, are you even going to Narshada? Like seriously. could he get here? Well, I might as well entertain myself while I wait. Are they blasting music again? No, they're not blasting music again. Somebody just asked that. They wonder when the welfare check is gonna happen. Cause you know. Also, Highlanders, welcome to the event. Yeah! Subway sequence! Also, time for an obligatory, Oh! Slave line! Slave line! Guys, look, it's the slave line! It's Boba Fett! Sorry, not the slave line. Boba Fett's starship! It's Boba Fett's starship, everyone! Look, it's Boba Fett's starship! From the film Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back! It's Boba Fett's starship! Why is it covered in poo? Anyways. It's the Boba Fett starship, oh! The Boba Fett starship Areno! It's gone down space dirt roads. Wait, so we can actually just walk up. Oh god! Do they have country roads in space, Virginia? Maybe. This. Anyways, so not for an obligatory, can you believe that Nar Shaddaa has better infrastructure than the average American city? Anyways. You guys get the joke. I do admit, I am very curious about what group of people that George didn't like the Gamorreans are based off of. Because we all know that all Star Wars races are based on real life races that George Lucas does not like. They're just orcs. The archetypical ugly bastard. That's fair. That's fair. Who are the Gungans based on? The same guys as who the Gamorreans are based on.
That's part of the abandoned old Duro sector.
Oh God!
I better turn back. A bar? Maybe there's time for a drink.
Oh, I should enjoy the atmosphere. Come on, guys! I just want to enjoy the atmosphere. And kill a Togruta. That fills me with a lot of that makes me happy. That makes me happy watching as their weird head tentacles just start turning gray and fall off. Give me a drink, bartender.
I wish you wouldn't shoot paying customers. I wish you wouldn't shoot paying customers.
I don't say they shot first, okay? I am not Han Solo. I did not shoot first. Or maybe I did shoot first and I'm just being the way I am with a lot of things. Throw a sonic detonator at a bit. I'm pretty sure if I heard how fast a bit talks and you throw a sonic detonator on it, I'd probably have a seizure. Oh wait, no, that's Celestine's. Never mind. Bit heads just pop when you throw a sonic detonator at them. Wait, what? Look, I'm trying to enjoy the atmosphere here, okay? Even in space, the bathrooms are disgusting. Is that a toilet in my Star Wars? Is that a toilet in my Star Wars? My favorite part about that one actually is that I'm pretty sure the urinals actually are an asset from one of the earlier missions that actually is just in the game. Oh hey. The lesser races use the shower. Yeah, it's just Star Wars right there. Look, it's not proper space if there isn't like a lot of racism. Here. No, this is not what we're looking for. slower.
Wow, this hallway must have looked great before it fell into decay and was abandoned.
Marshall really is a pretty good example of Yeah!
First a Trandoshan bounty hunter, then a G-88, and now a light.
Gee!
Well, Dash was right. Nar Shutdown is nasty.
I mean, for what it's worth, I saw those bathrooms, alright? Now, you wanna know the best way to know how truly disgusting a place is. Check the bathrooms, alright? Because there's no lightsabers in the base game. Which honestly is something I appreciate in a way. The Frank Corrigan looking Dark Trooper probably would have been in this game if it was in like a modern version. Yeah, no space wizards. A lot of space lizards though.
A force field. To help with the unit's fire infiltration. Now I will use some explosives.
Explosives? Did you say explosives?
Beautiful, Kyle. Now get that data tape. I can't stay out here too long before Imperial security takes notice.
Now he made it. Oh my god! It's famous Star Wars character R2-D2! You just gone. You just gone. I was kind of hoping it'd say something that I could be like, oh my god, famous Star Wars character R2-D2 called me a slur! I need the green key. I mean, for what it's worth, all the areas are 3D models, and the mouse treads are also 3D models. I think the only difference is just that R2-D2 is kind of big. So you kind of notice them more. Guys, I'm gonna capture the command post. This really does look like a command post from Battlefront 1. You know, and then somewhere on the Imperial comms you're just hearing it. The Empire has lost the command post. Take it back. Am I not that old? What do you mean by that one? Apparently somebody clocked me as like being like an 80s or 90s Carpet over here clocked me for being an 80s or 90s kid, which I thought was kind of funny because you know that is very off. It was because of Frank Corrigan mentioned. I mentioned Frank and he's just like, oh. Also, you gotta remember that when referring to somebody as an 80s or 90s kid, that implies it grew up in the 80s or 90s. That is kind of an important distinction to make. Because having been born in that time period doesn't really mean all that much in the grand scheme of things. Because culturally, if you were like born in like, say, even like 96, you really wouldn't have felt much 90s culture. I think I just killed Admiral Yularen. But for what it's worth though, he kinda had it coming. I saw his Facebook. effective season ticket holder Skybox. You gotta remember, they're probably guilty of something.
What a piece of junk. No shields. An easy target.
I really need that green key. Oh, let's go! The CT-11 Space Tug. What a strange name for something.
Much better.
We just had Kyle go use the bathroom and got all his HP back. Now I'm not gonna go making no assumptions, but a lot of bathrooms in this mod. Oh,
Disturb your security meeting, but I need your green key.
I'm on the green key. And what a green key it is. And a yellow key. How's the yellow key in the bathroom?
Wow, more stormtroopers.
No, you'd have figured.
You're not authorized in this area.
I got you, Razor. That stuff that got me a bit worried. Hopefully everything's all good. Now what's next? I might have to end up cutting things a little short if, 'cause it seems like it may be something serious. And well, that's just kind of I am with some things.
I always wanted to fly one of those interceptors.
Yeah. Alright, I think I should probably call it then. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the mod tonight. Cause I need to, just make sure everything's okay. Let's take a look at our raid options. But yeah, that was definitely a very interesting mod, honestly. I gotta say, very impressed by the, by how it looked, I hope so too. It's got me a little nervous. I hope everything's good. Let's take a look here. Well, now it's almost 10, so I probably should start looking into heading off. Let's see here. I think over on Twitch I'm just gonna write Leaflet again. I know I did last night as well, but I guess if I won't out anyways. Let's take a look here. Redirect. Who am I gonna give it to on YouTube? I'll get it to offensive subscribe on YouTube. So, thank you. Tomorrow is gonna be more Arcanum. Hopefully. And I guess with that, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, guys.